Hello there once again. I feel like it is kind of like a trending thing on my channel where I'm like, I'm back again. But I really am now back again. Life has just, been really busy, and I just really miss coming on and filming for you guys and showing my animals. But honestly, I really just needed to catch up on my enclosures. And you guys, if you are not new to this channel, know I do have a new Labrador puppy. So I've just kind of been all over the place. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Mary. I have a lot of animals and I like to share them with you guys. It has been some time. There are some things I need to talk to you guys about. I actually had to rehome some animals. I have had a loss. I've been traveling. I have a new company coming up. So basically today I just want to give you guys a little update on everything. Like, I have new enclosures, but we're going to do a whole videos on that. So I just kind of want to share with you guys what's been going on. If you are new to my channel, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button, notification bell. It's free to do that, and I like to share content. I'm not going to be in Vlogmas this year, but I am still going to try to be more consistent when it comes to posting. I feel like I have so much things to share with you, so I'm really excited just to like dive right in. But enough of all that. Who should we start off with first? I guess we'll just start off with the dogs. Like I mentioned, we've been traveling and we were in Las Vegas for a couple weeks. Obviously I have a babysitter that comes and checks on my reptiles when I'm gone, so they were taken care of. Yes, we took all 3 dogs with us to Vegas to my aunt's house. She also has a golden doodle digger, so it was cold up there, but it was a lot of fun. Capitan even became friends with a male. I don't think he was a golden doodle. He was something else. He was like, had some Irish something in him. But anyways, his name was Blaze. And to be honest with you, I was super nervous on the fact that there was going to be another male dog in the house and he wasn't neutered yet either. Cappy's just kind of like protective and just like the macho Rottweiler man. Like, he likes males, but he kind of gets a little bit more on the defensive side when there's another male around, and he just like loves females. So I was really nervous, like, okay, there's gonna be another male that's gonna stay with us for a couple days too. But actually it went really great, and it just goes to show me that I should have more trust in my dog, because Cappy is actually a really good, friendly dog. So for half of the month in November, we were up in Vegas. We're doing a lot of walking with the dogs. Luna did great in the car. Ruka did great as well. So we had a lot of fun up there. We're gonna go back up and hopefully there'll be some snow on the way so we can get the dogs in there. But yeah, Capitan's been great health-wise, thank God, amazing, everything, can't complain. The boy is just literally the perfect dog in the world. You guys probably are wondering about my lab, and that is the main reason why, like, I have not been filming, you guys. Having a puppy takes so much of your time. The time that I had, like, to film and, like, mess around and do my makeup is now getting taken for my lab. I have to, like, walk her. You know, she's a puppy. She can't be locked up in a crate all the time. Although she is in her crate, she needs to learn. She takes a lot of the time that I did have when it came to filming. People always tell me they're getting a new puppy, like a large breed dog. I'm always just like, whew, be ready, because it's going to be a lot of work. Capitan, honestly, when he was a puppy, he was an angel. But having a Labrador puppy, not that she's a bad girl, she just needs a lot of attention. So, and then potty training, she's like pretty good. She has an accident every once in a while, and it's like by the door. So can't complain. I'm gonna do a whole series on her, because let me tell you, labs are a lot of work. I know people always talk on Rottweilers and like love the beloved lab, but it's like, the beloved lab is a lot of work. I mean, they are hunting dogs after all. Ruka, my little Boston Terrier, she is forever my problem child. You guys already know. Last couple of months, I was in the emergency vet twice because she's highly allergic to bees. This time around, the girl broke her dew claw, and I know some of you guys are gonna say, well, you should probably keep her nails trimmed. They were trimmed. She was just running around like a psycho, showing off to people, and hit it, and the dew claw nail was just like out. It was fine. She did have to get her little nail taken off, bandaged, antibiotics, the whole 9 yards. Thank God I have her on pet insurance. I mean, we would have blown already like probably $5,000. So the pet insurance we paid for the year has already been covered. And we have her fully insured, so that way every time I get that money back. So the $400 I spent, I literally just got a check back. I'm not one to be like, get insurance, but like literally save your butt. If you have a dog that's like prone to getting into things or clumsy, you should get it. But that's pretty much it on the dogs. Like, we'll do more talking about them. Ruka was injured during the time when we were in Vegas. So when we went on walks, my aunt had like a little stroller, and I absolutely used to be that person that was like anti-dogs and strollers. Like, I did not get that. But now I get it, because if you have like an elderly dog or an injured dog and you want them to get some fresh air, it's a really good idea. So I need to, you know, be a little bit open-minded about that. Okay, so let's talk about the reptiles. You can probably see I already have an enclosure that you guys have not seen before. And this is actually the one I've been waiting like years for. Actually, not years, a year for. The Animal Plastics Ball Python PVC enclosure. I thought I'll give you a review on it. We'll talk about it. He's in it. Basically, I just need to give you guys a whole updated reptile room tour. Because so much has changed. I got Santana in a new enclosure. Super hyped about. Beautiful background. Doobie roaches sent it to me. So I need to do like a really in-depth talk about it, because I have had him in the glass one, and so that's been cool. I've been really excited about that. He's no longer on any dirt, and we'll talk about that. I moved my frog into a different enclosure. My tortoise moved into one. So like, there's just so much changes going on. My fish tank in here, as you can hear. So we'll do an updated, you know, room tour soon. Okay, so let's talk about things that I really don't want to talk about, but I always want to be honest and transparent with you guys on this channel. I did recently rehome 2 of my geckos, my African cattail geckos. I have talked about them on the channel here. I rescued them about like 3 years ago, but they always had kind of like a behavioral issue, I guess you would say, and as much time and effort I would put into them, they just really didn't like me, and I honestly felt nervous around them, because I'd always be afraid that they were gonna like throw their tail off, like literally run away, and I can't, like, run away from my hand and I can't find them, and they beat the crap out of me all the time. So I felt like maybe I just didn't have enough time or experience, or I don't know what I was doing wrong with them, but I didn't have a connection with them, to be honest. Like, I didn't want to go take them out and like try to hang out with them. I don't know. It's weird to say, because I've never not had a connection with an animal, if that makes sense. Like, I was always like, you're my responsibility forever, and I'm never gonna rehome you. But like, now I get it, you know, like, we didn't really vibe. So I did rehome Cher and Dexter to a friend of mine. They are into reptiles, so I think that at the end of the day, it was the best decision for everybody. And now I fully understand like why people sometimes feel the need to rehome pets, because not all the time do you vibe with them, and maybe they would vibe with somebody else better. So all right, so I do want to talk about the loss of an animal that I did have, but before I get into that sadness, I do want to say also, I forgot, I have recently started a spice company with my husband. Currently you can pre-order some right now. It's called Hippie Fish. Even though it's like says hippie fish and it's a great seasoning for fish, you could put it on like chicken, veggie burgers, anything. We are planning on doing like a whole series of different spices. I'll put all the links up right here if you want to check it out and down below. It's like, I feel like a very humbling gift or a humbling thing to buy, because it's not like a t-shirt where it's just for you. When you're cooking, you're usually going to be sharing it with somebody else. So if you would like to support my spice company, I'll put it all down below. Okay, so let me talk about something that I haven't talked about on any social media account. And I think maybe this is another reason why I stopped filming and doing reels and TikToks, because I get obviously really bummed when an animal that I've had for quite some time passes on me. It just makes me really rethink, like, why do I film and do all this stuff if I like have an animal that passes on me? But I do have to realize that she was very old and animals pass away, unfortunately. So I do always want to be honest and tell you guys what happened. So my budgie, Josie, she's been on this channel a few times. If you guys didn't know, she did belong to my grandma, stayed with my grandma for 7 years at her house. My grandma was getting sick and my grandma did eventually pass, so I had her bird. So this is like probably another reason why it's so sentimental to me, because it was her bird. Just one day I noticed she was getting a little bit more fluffier, so I put her in a warmer, quieter room and then went to lunch. Next thing I know, she's on the ground. So that's just like always the worst thing ever. The only thing I can conclude was she was old. She was at my grandma's house for 8 years and then stayed with me for 3. It's been really hard because I do have a Henry that's right next to Josie, and I've just been debating, like, do I get him another friend, and then I'm going to go through this cycle of getting a friend and getting a friend and getting a friend. So for now, I've just been giving him a little bit more extra attention and giving him more treats, and then constantly playing budgie sounds so he doesn't get lonely. It was actually pretty sad because for the first couple days he was sad. Like, he was not making any tweets, like was kind of in the same little corner, not playing with any of his toys. He was really sad, and I was debating about getting another bird, but that's a lot of responsibility. So I've been trying to do my best, and he seems to be okay, but just losing a pet sucks. And especially when you're on the internet, people always have other misconceptions on what you did wrong, or maybe I looked over something, but I really felt like, you know, I love that bird. It was my grandma's bird, so having him pass definitely was hard, but I had to share that with you guys. And then, you know, Henry's been doing okay, so that is my sad news. But I don't want to end it on that. I'm really excited for it to be Christmas now. Still just mainly focusing on all my reptiles and my animals that I have now. I just felt like that took a lot out of me telling you guys about the bird. But I'm really excited to get back to filming, vlogging. I was, you know, still kind of filming when I wasn't filming, so I have some video for you guys. But please stay tuned for more videos. I'm excited to share my new enclosures. My lab is telling me it's time for lunch. She literally has the time on her. I'm excited to tell you all about this crazy lab. I mean, she is so different from my Rottweiler. So, new reptile room tour, so much to come. Excited to be back. I missed you guys. If you are new or just are not subscribed, subscribe, you guys. It means the world to me. Comment actually down below what you want to see first. Do you want to see the enclosures? Do you want to see Capitan? Do you want to hear about Luna? What enclosures do you want to see first? There's so much content I'm going to put out. So I'm really excited to be back, and stay safe out there. Until the next time, I will see you. Bye.